don't know.
I can only end it now, I think.
All right.
You're live.
Doesn't matter.
I got time. Just quickly grab a drink.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Well, do you want to put just me on? And you...
I got time. Just quickly grab a drink.
Yeah, go for it.
Right, do you want to put just me on? Welcome, everyone. If you are joining us, we're just getting ready. In a moment, Eugene will be joining us as well. Just going to get a drink. And so just welcome you to leave your comments in the chat in YouTube. Say hello. Say where you're from if we don't know where you're from. I've been on too many of these calls. Put your Twitter handle in if you got one. And we're going to have a good night.
Okay, so we're definitely live.
We are live.
We are live.
Hey, Jana, good to see you. Welcome. Hello, Tim and Bianca. It's good to see you guys. Well, I've got to stop saying good to see you because I can't actually see you. It's good that you're here with us in online presence.
Online.
On the line. We're going to go on the line. There's your first quiz question. Where's the phrase "on the line" come from? Which comedy series?
Oh, it's a film, isn't it?
Oh, they were doing it in that one as well. Oh, there's two. Yeah, there's the film. So I hope everyone's had a
no
good
idea.
day. Hope
Is it before my time?
Wait. So what's that, Eugene?
Probably before my time. Let me.
Eugene just reminding us that he's much younger than us.
God, look at him. He looks so young.
Okay.
How
if
old
anyone
are
else,
you?
come
I'm
on.
32.
32. All right. No.
Yeah.
7 live viewers, so we need to see some comments, see who's on, so we can say hello.
Yeah. Good to see everyone. Well done for making it. You have made it on time, even early. We thought we'd start the stream a bit early and just give everyone a chance to embed. Welcome, Hayley. Good to see you. Hopefully, got the family there as well. So hi, Mike, if you're there as well, and Linda. Abby's even managed to get around the computer. There'll be some bits for the whole family as well, hopefully today in our social.
Do you want to say something about the pictures, Dan?
The pictures?
Yeah, if they send a picture in to me, I can put it up. Show us what you're doing while we're doing our social.
Am I saying it or are you saying it? So tonight we try and make this as interactive as possible. So if you do have any photos of what you're doing tonight, I mean, obviously you're doing this, so you take a little selfie of yourselves and just message it to John on WhatsApp or something like that, and so we can share it. We're also doing some good dad jokes. So even if you're not a dad, you can still, if you've got a good dad joke, you can share that as well with John, and we're going to put those on. So we are trying to make this as interactive as possible tonight, and so and part of that is just you joining in the comments, chatting away to each other as much as possible. When we are doing the quiz, one thing is try not to put the answers in the comments straight away, because sometimes there is a bit of delay for some people. So you might get in there and put the answer in, and it's giving it away for somebody else. So, but yeah, do chat in the comments, send your messages, send your photos to John. I think the other question I've got tonight is, what snacks do you have? What snacks are you bringing to the quiz? I've got some. I went for some Smarties buttons. Now it's not my favourite chocolate. My favourite. I was looking for some M&Ms, but I couldn't get them. So I went for some Smarties buttons. And the other thing I bought. These are my favourite. Where are we? Haribo Jelly Men. I don't know what your favourite Haribo is, but I love the Jelly Men in the Haribos. Not the big ones, because you can get the big ones. I like the small ones. Have you got a favourite Haribo, Eugene?
So, I actually, I kind of, I've kind of given up like gelatin and meat products actually. So, my favourite was always Star Mix. Actually, no, it was initially Star Mix, then Tang Fastics.
Oh yeah.
But today, what I've got is Rachel actually was having her Easter egg, one of her Easter eggs quite late. I usually finish them like within, like basically Easter Sunday, really. So she had this green and blacks chocolate, and she's given it to me from her Easter egg. So I'm going to be enjoying that. I love green and blacks.
Green and blacks is such posh chocolate though. It's like
it's
dark chocolate as well.
It's not dark actually. It's milk.
Oh, that's all right.
But the butterscotch one's amazing.
Oh, that sounds nice. I'll be rambling.
But this is just a milk chocolate one.
So just a big hello to Drew and Hannah and Richard and hopefully Demola as well joining us tonight. We're slowly building our crowd up. What's the difference between Dubai and Abu Dhabi? People from Dubai don't like the Flintstones, but from Abu Dhabi do. For those from, sorry, it's all about the delivery of these jokes, isn't it? Shall I give you one of mine while we're waiting? Because one of the big questions we do have for tonight is kind of what have you been doing in lockdown? And something I've been doing is really getting into fishing, because I found the best place for fishing is live streaming. Yeah, live stream. Yeah, no?
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
I did have a joke about pizzas, but it was a bit cheesy.
Well, I really like rocket salad, but it always goes off before I can eat it.
This.
Okay, so who's that from?
This is Hannah. Hannah Liddon. I would have more of a kind of put their names on it, but it's like who can. I guess we could guess who this is from.
That's like a really Instagram-y picture that Hannah sent. It's like, here's my. Put the Bible in there as well, Hannah. Just,
nicely placed.
Biscotti
nicely placed little biscuit.
Oh, it's very nice. It's very nice.
And then you have to guess who this is from. The clue is in the name of the chocolate bars.
That's Timo and Bianca.
Yeah.
It's a Romanian chocolate.
So if you've got any other pictures, let us know. That's actually quite good, that. I quite like that whole idea. It's such a good idea, Daniel.
Thank you. Hi, Dan, and hi, Rachel. It's good to see you. It's really great. We're getting more and more people. We'll start in a second. But just to let you know, if you've missed some of our intro, we're asking you to send in photos of yourselves, kind of do a selfie of you doing your quiz tonight. If you're with anyone as well, that would be great. Also send photos of your quiz night snacks. If you've got any snacks that you're consuming, I've got my Smarties and my Haribos. I have even got a backup snack, 12 bites. I might leave some room for dinner later as well. I'm sure I won't eat them all. And probably any minute now, my kids are going to come and invade my room and steal all my snacks. So, yeah, depends if they're watching yet. So, yeah, send in the photos of your snacks. But the other thing is, if you are doing the quiz tonight on your own, first of all, do put your comments in the chat. It's really great, just a bit of back and forth in the chat. But also, you can always video conference somebody else who's doing the quiz tonight, join in with them, have a little conversation amongst yourselves, and things like that. So we can do that. The other thing you can send in is your dad jokes. If you've got any dad jokes, we've had a couple already. I'll do another one for you. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. An impasta. Just let that one sink in. Oh, someone else has got the 12 bites as well.
Yeah, so we got to guess who this is. I know who it is, but I won't.
Jana.
Yeah, Jana all the way. How about this one?
Well, what are they? Where are they from?
They are specially
They're
selected.
aren't they? No, they're Aldi.
No, they're probably Aldi.
Well,
They're
Drew,
Aldi.
I think Drew,
Cookies and cream.
I'm going for Drew. Is it Drew?
No.
No. Oh.
Answers on the screen. Who do you think this is? We've got 16 people watching now, so we need a few more before we start the quiz. Otherwise, it's not going to be as fun. So
I know, but it is.
remind some people to join.
I should put it on the men's WhatsApp. Just get everyone back in.
Oh yeah.
I've got my other screen over there, just in case you wonder why I'm looking over there. I've got my other screen.
I've got another photo coming up, and I think this one is extra special.
I'm excited. Roll it on, John. Come on.
Okay.
And John's Google Slides has crashed.
Oh, I should stop sharing my screen. Okay, are you ready? You've already seen it. 3 guesses who that is.
That's now with the Bible in. This is
Exactly the same.
so true.
I don't know who. Is that Blade Dark? Is that Timo?
Timo, yeah, that's Timo.
Timo is guessing. I don't know what one you was guessing. With Timo, is it this one? Was you thinking that was Dan Osgood?
That's definitely
That is Lidden's all the way but I feel a little bit offended that they've actually got a bowl of cereal on an ESV. But I do like the actual effect of that shot with the blurred out background. Aperture, that's the word. Thank you.
It is very, yeah, exactly. Put the filters on. Okay, well, shall we get underway? I'm sure some people might still join us a bit later on. You can remind them on the WhatsApp, John, if you want.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So
You want to run this or mine?
So what's going to happen tonight? We've got 5 rounds of quiz questions, and then we've got, I think, 3 rounds of kind of other questions. So we've got quiz, we've got a go fetch round, we've got a dingbats round, and we've got a guess who round. And so we're going to start off with a couple of rounds of the quiz, and the idea behind tonight is just for fun. So you can watch yourselves, you can mark your own scores. If you want to cheat, that's really up to you. But the idea is that, yeah. And then once we get to the end of the round, you can post your scores in the comments as well to see how everyone's doing. And we'll just see how we go. So do you want to head over to round 1? And Eugene's going to be leading us in the rounds.
Hold on, let's get Eugene up.
Yeah, you don't want me.
Hi. Okay. Right. I'm not controlling this. No, John is. Okay, welcome to the quiz. We have 5 categories. What are the categories? General knowledge. Yeah, general knowledge. General knowledge is the first category. Okay, so question number 1.
Thinking, do we need to remind people to go and get a pen and paper because we will be taking scores later?
Oh, really? Okay.
So people need to quickly run unless they're using their phones. Just for that 1 or 2 people that have actually forgotten we're doing a quiz. And while they're doing that, Eugene, did you know that French fries weren't actually cooked in France? They were cooked in Greece. I want to dedicate that one to Drew Liddon. Right, I think we should be ready to go. People got their quiz ready. There you go.
Okay. Question number 1. Which football manager won the European Cup with Nottingham Forest? Which football manager won the European Cup with Nottingham Forest? Okay.
There's lots of those jokes coming, by the way.
Question number 2. In which Middle Eastern city will you find the Wailing Wall?
Also known as the Western Wall.
Do we want to encourage people sharing their answers on the chat?
Yeah, you can share as long as you give it maybe a little bit of time. You can guess. You can put it on the chat. Just don't answer your question too quickly, so it gives it away for everyone.
Well done, Dan.
Or you can just save it till we go through the answers at the end. I've actually been there to the Wailing Wall.
Was that when you're on a recent trip to India, Dan?
India's not Middle Eastern, John.
Just trying to put off some people. Are you ready? Ready for the next question?
Yeah. In which sport may you perform an Eskimo role? In which sport may you perform an Eskimo role?
Got a Swiss roll.
Daniel, if a child refuses to sleep during that time, are they guilty of resisting arrest? I'd like to dedicate that one to Alan Maxwell, who shared the first answer in the quiz. That's all yours, Alan. You can use that.
Okay, next question, please. What is the most westerly city in Australia?
Been there as well.
Is that in your recent trip to India, Daniel?
Yeah, it's on my recent trip. It's New Delhi.
I've been reading this book recently about anti-gravity. It's just impossible to put down.
What do you call it when Batman skips church? Christian Bale.
I've
not been to this place on the screen now, but I am thinking of moving to Seoul. I think it might be a good career move.
Here's one from Drew. Why can't you find painkillers in the jungle? Because the paracetamol. Very good, Drew. I think that's an old one. I think you've used that too many times before.
Let's go on. Next question then. Otherwise, we use up all our jokes.
Which author wrote the 1938 novel Brighton Rock? Which author wrote the 1938 novel Brighton Rock?
Have you read Brighton Rock?
Just want to, do you know the problem about reading Brighton Rock? All the word is inside the little bit. It took me 2 seconds to read it.
I've actually read Brighton Rock, but for the life of me, I cannot remember who the author was.
I have no idea.
Okay. Next question, please.
I was going to just say to Drew that there is a reason I'm a lot older, he's a lot younger. He should have some new jokes.
Right. Next question. Which 2 English counties share a border with Scotland? Which 2 English counties share a border with Scotland?
That's not a spelling mistake, is it? Because if it was countries, I might have a bit of an idea.
2 English countries.
Oh, of course, yeah.
It is funny when we're doing dad jokes, but do you know when a joke becomes a dad joke? It's when it becomes apparent.
Okay. Next question. I've lost track of the numbers actually, but the next one, please. Which London sports venue is the home of Surrey County Cricket Club? Which London sports venue is the home of Surrey County?
By that question. Go on, Dan.
I think, has Daniel got it already? Come on, Dan.
But he doesn't want to tell everyone so soon.
What do you call someone with no body and no nose? Answers in the text. I won't say it until someone gives. What do you call someone? This isn't part of the quiz, just for fun. What do you call someone with no body and no nose?
I'm deep in thought now.
Okay, we can let them think about that while we go on to the next question.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Sorry.
Nobody knows.
Oh yeah, Drew's got it.
Except for Drew. Well done, Drew. Oh, Rachel's got it.
She
Well
might
done,
have heard me shouting.
Oh, Debbie, I really want to thank Debbie because she's saying we're losing our street cred, but the reality is we never had any street cred. So
Well, you two
the
didn't.
thing we did is kind of like,
Yeah, I'm so glad that you thought we had it.
Okay. I think we're ready for the next question.
Okay. Oh, we're at round two.
No, we're not.
Oh, so we're going to take a break there, are we?
you can go through the answers for round one.
Let's
do
yes,
that. Let's do that.
we can do.
Okay. So,
Oh, do I not like that?
Okay, so football manager who won the European Cup in Nottingham Forest was Brian Clough.
Brian Clough. Back in the day.
1980, I want to say. But I can't. Yeah.
You weren't born, you.
I wasn't quite born actually. No. But I was a little obsessed with football history growing up. But anyway, so and the next, Middle Eastern city that he'll find the Wailing Wall in is Jerusalem.
Jerusalem. It's actually part of the temple wall. There you go.
I'll be back in a sec with the image.
Thanks, John.
Just gonna. There we go. Is it next question?
Okay. So you may perform. Oh,
Let's go roll one, John. We've gone too far.
oh right.
Wait.
You rolled on.
So you may perform an Eskimo role in canoeing.
Was the water a clue?
I mean, not a clue. Well, kind of a clue, but I was trying to think of some sort of image, and I couldn't have like a canoe in it.
That would be a bit of fiddle, yeah.
Yeah. So I just had some water.
Cool.
Okay, next one.
Okay. So the most westerly city in Australia is Perth. Right?
I knew that.
I know that. Been there, done that. Oh, come on, Rachel. You can get a point. You'll be all right. Eugene really should have supplied you with the answers. So, come on.
But can people add their answers at this point to the chat?
Keep it moving, John.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, Brighton Rock was written by Graham Greene.
Oh, Graham Greene. Oh, there's something.
Graham Greene. Okay.
Which two English counties share a border with Scotland? That's Cumbria and Northumberland.
Debbie Charles thought it was gymnastics, by the way. Good effort, Debbie, but I could see where you were going. Oh, yeah, that's it.
So the home of Surrey County Cricket Club is the Oval.
I think actually I should have known that.
You should have, John.
That's it.
Okay, so paste your scores in the chat and we'll see how everyone's done. Let me give you another joke while you're doing that. Did you hear about the man who fell into an upholstery machine? He's fully recovered. Come on. So Abby's yet to get off the mark. Keep going, Abby. You can do it. Jana's got a good one. Drew is 5 out of 7. Well done.
Not meaning to actually spare anyone.
Jana was good too.
This is Alan's picture he wanted to share with us.
You should have warned people before showing that. That was shocking. I was just eating as well.
Oh, I do apologise.
Not Alan's face generally, but just the eye.
Right, you want to do some?
From Samuel. Why did the child cross the playground to get to the other side?
Slide.
Oh, the slide.
Yeah.
My bad delivery. Oh my days. But
why did you?
5.5. I'm not
That's
sure
quite
how you got a half point. Maybe one of the counties.
I'd like to hear. Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
Hold on. 20 out of 20.
Yeah, Timo's playing a different game.
Sorry, Abby, 7. Jana got 1. Not bad. I don't know how that happened, Timo. Are you counting both yours and Bianca's scores?
And doubling them.
Yeah. 5. Is that 5.5? I assume.
Yeah, 5.5. Okay. Well, I think we're ready for round 2 then.
Are you going to do round 2? Or are you going to do go fetch?
Yeah, we're going to do round 2, then go fetch.
Okay. All right.
Rachel got 1.5.
I've got to go back to.
Yeah, Romanians count differently apparently. They got a different numerical system.
I thought it was the punchline coming. No.
It might be when I see Timo.
He's doing the Romanian version apparently.
Good effort from Rachel. Where's the half come from? Did I miss something?
Must be the English counties. Or if it's something else. Right. So some of these I had to sort of search for stuff that I didn't really know about, including this first question. So I have to check the answers at the end. I have to find them. But okay. Question 1: which UK rapper had a #1 single with Vossi Bop?
Vossi Bop.
Which UK rapper had a #1 single with Vossi Bop?
See, we were doing a quiz the other day, and there were questions like this, and we just got Zachary to answer them.
Rich has got a question. So 2 for the counties. I think it's half a point for
half a point
one.
for each one. Yeah.
Well, 1 point for each, because people have put down they've got half a point, I guess, for one. It's
That's half
a point for each county.
Yeah.
What sits at the bottom of the sea and twitches? A nervous wreck.
Okay. Right. Question 2, please. Bjorn Again is a tribute band for which group? When I first heard that name,
I actually saw a different tribute band for this group, and they were very good. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
It's such a great name.
I won't tell you what the other one was called because it would give it away. But
is there time for a couple of pet jokes? What do you call a dog that can do magic? A labracadabrador. I didn't give the. Oh, we did. Yeah, I did give the answer to the last one. There's this one. You know what the loudest pet you can get is? What's the loudest pet you can get? Answers in the comments.
The loudest.
Go to the next question. Oh, where's Zachary we need? That was what I wanted to do. We only know cabaret rappers. Very good.
All right. Who released the album Fever in 2001?
Ooh.
Who released an album called Fever in 2001?
Were you born then, Eugene?
No, actually.
No one's got any of my answers to my what is the loudest dog? Was it loudest pet? Anyone?
No.
No, not yet. Next question.
Yes, please. Okay, Ariana Grande has released 5 albums. How many of her albums have reached? Oh, typo. Apologies. Rachel's going to give me a stick for that later.
Minus 1 point for Eugene.
How many of her albums have reached number one in the UK charts? So you can tell me the number, and then for each album that you can name, you get a point, an extra point, if that makes sense. So the amount of albums, and then a point, an additional point for each album named. Is that clear?
So here's a good question for you guys. What was the first record you bought? If it goes back there. Or was it a CD for you, Eugene?
Yes, Timo. Did you Google it?
I can tell you my very first album, but I won't tell you my very first compilation.
Yeah.
Although Rachel might put it in the comments.
Is it embarrassing?
It may have been Whitney Houston's greatest hits.
Oh yes.
But I was very, very young. And I don't still have it, and I don't still listen to it.
My one, my mum didn't like because it was called "We Are Spirits in the Material World" by the Police. She thought it was a bit dodgy.
The first singles I bought 2 at the same time actually. I bought 5 Star, Can't Wait Another Minute. If you remember 5 Star back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh
and,
yeah.
The other one was Cliff Richard and the Young Ones, Living Dull.
Oh, right.
Not
Well, you bought a single. Did they re-release it?
It was a comedy version from the Young Ones, the comedy group.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Go to next.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Next question. Finish this Rihanna lyric. We found love in a.
Oh.
And.
Caravan.
Yeah.
Oh, that is going back, Hayley.
Oh, especially for you. I got that given to me as a Christmas present.
First album. What is the first album we've bought? Man, that's going way back. I used to buy a lot of 12 inches.
That's just like, it sounds like, oh, I'm so cool. It was Led Zeppelin.
I've got to make up for the Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Should we go to the next one?
I think I had now 6 back in the day. Now 6. It's on like 106 now, isn't it, or something? But Salt and Pepper. Oh yeah.
Salt and Pepper. Yes. Good.
What is the name? What was the name of the Beatles' first album? What was the name of the Beatles' first album?
No idea.
And that is a picture from it, actually.
I did also buy, just for I feel like we're confessing things here. Kylie's first single, "I Should Be So Lucky," and Jason Donovan's first single, which I have no idea what it was called, but I remember it was his first single, and I bought it.
I think you just got to let these things out. Just let it out, Dan.
I didn't realise I was going to get some good therapy tonight.
I'm trying to say nothing wrong with Britney.
By Mike Oldfield. That's a bit kind of like.
Oh, Tubular Bells by. Wow, that's pretty cool.
I feel my Jason Donovan single was a bit rubbish now.
Oh, I remember Tubular Bells. Yes, Alan. Mike Oldfield.
Sorry, let's go to the next question. Otherwise,
I listened to the whole thing over Christmas. It was something else. Anyway, which Scottish singer-songwriter had a 2019 hit with "Someone You Loved"? Which Scottish singer-songwriter had a 2019 hit with "Someone You Loved"?
I'm glad you put that in quote marks, because otherwise it would be like what?
Oh, right.
Camera is so important, people.
Someone I love. Is there time for another dad joke?
Quickly, we need to get moving.
How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? How many tickles? 10 tickles.
All Okay. I was a bit slow there. Okay, next question. In what year did Nirvana frontman Kurt Cobain die? Bonus point for the month. So if you've got a year, just guess a month as well. 1 in 12 chance.
I think I was at school when that happened.
Can't remember. Okay, next question.
Just about.
Yeah, John, you wouldn't have been at school. Sorry. Okay, how many artists have sold more than 250 million records? So, singers, bands, whatever, who have sold more than 250 million records. So, if you can get the number of artists that have reached that milestone, and if you can name them as well, you get a bonus point for each one named.
Well, obviously, Kylie Minogue and Jason Donovan, obviously. John saying, if you've just joined, let us know you're here. If you've also just joined and you're thinking, what on earth is going on here, then we're just grabbing on.
Okay, next question. Which Harry was Without You in 1972?
Rachel just Googled some dad jokes. That's one of mine on the list, Rachel.
You got to work on them. But it's a good one. What did the buffalo say to his son when he dropped him off at school? Bye, son.
Bye, son.
I had a joke about paper, but it was terrible.
I saw that one as well.
Look, none of us are making these up, are we? Come on.
No, we all got them online. But I tell you what, though, I was buying some Velcro. I was looking on Amazon. It's such a rip-off.
Oh dear.
Okay, next question, please.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
You want the answers to that one?
Let's go through to the answers.
Or do you want to do them now? Or do you want to do them after?
Do them now. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
We take your word for that, Rachel. Right. You want to go through the answers, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, dear. Which UK rapper had #1 hit with Bossy Bop? And
Stormzy.
the answer to that one is obviously Stormzy.
It's the only UK rapper I know.
Question number is Tiny. Oh, I'm going to make myself sound really out of touch now, but Tiny Tempest from Plumstead. So I've heard of him, but I don't know if he raps.
Yeah, I guess he does. Can I just say that Timo has found the same page I found for dag jokes. So, and Becky's just said hi from watching on TV. But oh look, hold on a minute. What's this? Oh, I'm missing some comments here, so let me just get back. I know what that was in answer to Barnacle Bill. Is that Alan's first album that he purchased? Yawn again.
Players. Yawn again. It has to be ABBA.
Yawn again. Yes, it's ABBA, which is I think it's a great name, don't you? Because one of the guys is called Bjorn.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Okay. Fever was by Kylie Minogue.
Oh yes.
I missed that one. My Kylie.
I was thinking
by that point.
if you're watching on TV and you can't comment, you can WhatsApp me and then I'll put your comment on the screen so others can know you're watching. Not if you're just Chromecasting or something, because then you can comment on your PC. Okay, next one.
Okay, Ariana Grande has released 5 albums. So, how many of them have reached #1? Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, right. So 3 of them have. And they are called, so if you've got 3, you get a point, and you get an extra point for each of these answers. Dangerous Woman, Sweetener.
No.
Huh?
Ah,
And Thank You Next. Dangerous Woman, Sweetener, and Thank You Next. Okay. And
okay, next one.
the next one.
Okay.
So the Rihanna lyric, "We found love in a hopeless place."
Hopeless place.
We found love in a hopeless place.
Is that how it goes?
Yep. Okay, let's leave this up then.
Okay. And the Beatles' first album was "Please Please Me."
Please. I don't know that one. Finally, a question that Abby knows. Well done. What? Which one? The Beatles one? Oh, the Rihanna one.
The Rihanna one.
I think that's the Rihanna one.
Oh, well done. The Scottish singer-songwriter who had a hit with "Someone You Loved" was Lewis Capaldi.
Oh, I'm well old, too old for that one. Sing it, Eugene. Come on.
I actually don't know it, I'm afraid, so it's embarrassing.
We've moved on, unfortunately, to the next point.
Oh yeah, I would have sung it, but we moved on to the next one now, so it's a shame. Okay, so Nirvana frontman Kurt Cobain died in 1994, and it was in April.
April 94.
What were you doing in April 94, lads?
I was in sixth form.
Very good, Drew.
Okay. I was in infant school. Cool. How many artists have sold more than 250 million records? I think it's 7. Yeah, and that is Elton John, the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, Rihanna, Madonna, Elvis Presley, and Michael Jackson. So if you got 7, if you got the number 7, then you get a point, and then you get an extra point for any of those correct artists as well. Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson, Madonna, Rihanna, Led Zeppelin, the Beatles, and Elton John.
I'm just thinking about whether we need to ask Hannah just to keep an eye on Drew tonight. So we're just assuming that is. What type of music are balloons scared of? Pop music. Very good, Debbie.
Okay.
My dad didn't love me as a child because I wasn't born until he was an adult. I think it's one of Timo's.
Yeah, it's Timo.
Okay, which Harry was without you in 1972's Harry Nilsson? The song Without You. Yeah. Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, post your scores in the comments. See how well you did. If you want to add them on, and then we're going to go on to our next round.
Drew's on a roll. Don't forget, send a picture in if you want to get a picture up. Show us what you're doing if you're relaxing. And yeah, I don't know what else, but send us a review. And if you're on the TV and you can't comment, WhatsApp me and I can put the comment up.
Another joke from Samuel. What kind of tea do footballers drink? Penalty.
First scores in, Abby Newman. Well done. You got 3 out of 10. Nice.
Yeah, I think some people lost some of the answers. So if you If there was a question you missed, just ask in the comments and we'll put the answer in the comments.
4 points, Drew. Well done. We've got to have another dad joke. I have a bit of a problem on my familiarity with letters in the English language. I don't know why. I only know 25. I messed that one up.
Okay.
I was saying to Ben earlier that I thought fortnight was a stupid name for a game. I think it's just 2 weeks. 5 points from Debbie. Oh, we got a joke here. What did Snowman say to have a snowman to yourself? Okay, very good. Dan, 2. Is that these are just scores for this round? Is it? Yeah.
Yes.
Dan got 2. Haley got 4.
Okay, so let's go on to the next round. Let's keep things moving.
We didn't go fetch.
Okay, we're going to play Go Fetch. Okay, so the idea behind this round is, and this is really helpful if you've got other people in your house that are a bit more active than you, but if you haven't, then you can actually click onto the next slide, John. So what we'll do, there is a 20-second timer. When John clicks the timer, then he'll click again, and the thing that you have to go and fetch will appear on the screen. Then what you have to do is run away, hopefully, or it might be there in the room with you, collect it, and then you get back to the screen. Your score is the amount of seconds left on the countdown. Okay, so if you get back to your screen and there's 10 seconds left, then you get 10 points. There's 1 second left, you get 1 point. Okay, so John's going to click something.
Okay, you ready?
So what you'll do, John, just so you know, he's done it.
Ready?
So you press that, then you click to reveal what you got to collect.
Okay. Okay, are you ready?
Go.
To the countdown.
So you've got 20 seconds to get a toilet roll. Off you go. We'll get the timing right for the next one, John. I think my kids running up the stairs. They realise they're 10 seconds behind us on the live stream. Okay, so
can I just say that Timo's just WhatsApped me his toilet roll so quick that he must keep it in his lounge handy.
Hopefully,
it's 18 seconds, Bailey, so these are the times.
Some people just like had it right next to them. Okay. Okay, so go to the next one. Next one, John. There are 5 of these, by the way, people. So just so you know.
Okay, you ready?
Ready?
Go.
Get ready to the countdown.
You've got to find a Bible, a real Bible, not one that's on your phone, not you version or anything like that.
See that?
Timo's on the toilet watching.
Okay, everyone's back. Are you ready?
Okay. Drew lifted his bowl Bible. Oh, next one. Go. Get a vegetable. Burning through these now.
True.
I'll set you up for that one, Drew. Okay, everyone's doing. Oh, we've got some good scores coming in. We've got some good scores coming in. Oh, you got to be a bit quicker. Okay, well, right. Everyone catch up. Catch your breath now. Deep breath. If you need to stretch, now's the time. Then do some stretching and make sure you don't pull a muscle or anything in. Okay, so let's do the next one.
Okay.
Okay, ready, John? Click.
Get ready to the countdown.
Go. Right, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Okay. Okay, so how you found your
I think
pencil?
Timo and Bianca have got a bit of a
We just have to turn around.
Everything is within reach.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Last one now. Let's go for it.
Get ready to the countdown.
A bed pillow. Collect a bed pillow. This is not a sofa cushion. This has to be a proper bed pillow.
Got some good scores here.
If you're watching this in bed, obviously that's a bonus. You've just upped your scores. I can
That's
see
it.
he's running around. Okay, so add up your points for the five rounds and just post that. Did anyone
Dan watching from his bedroom.
Did anyone get? This is out of 100. So it's a round out of 100, just to blow the whole quiz out of proportion. This round's out of 100.
It's like Dan's got. Yeah, let's get your high scores in.
Okay, if you need a calculator to add them up, that's fine. Yes, come and join us. Samuel's just joining us now.
I already have.
Have you got any other jokes for us?
No.
Oh, are you out of breath because of all the running around?
What? That's unfair because you're literally in the bedroom.
I wasn't playing though.
Oh,
Okay,
Lucy's
got
better.
some scores. Timo's got 68. Any other scores coming in? Or maybe now everyone else doesn't want to post their scores. All right. 30 Drew, even though he had the Bible on 20. I wonder if we should divide it by 10 to give a more regulated score.
Well, yeah, whatever.
Samuel got 42. Well done, Samuel. Dan got 70. Nice.
Someone else is playing the game. I don't think that was what was required, but nevertheless.
What is in your mouth of that dog?
It's a sock.
Oh, it's a sock. And that's Debbie and Martin's dog, isn't it?
Jenna didn't write the scores down, so the idea is to measure what the time was when you got back.
Well done, Rachel. That was her opportunity to get back in the game. Well, should we crack on with the next round? Let's move on.
Okay, let's do this. History.
Okay. History. What did George V ban in his household to encourage others to do the same and help the war effort? I'll read that again, some of that quite badly. What did George V ban in his household to encourage others to do the same and help the war effort?
Okay, next one.
Who ruled England between the reigns of Henry I and Henry II?
Was it Henry the 1.5?
Yeah, some of these might be a bit... Okay. But if you can think of an obvious person for some of these, then go with that. Name the Roman gladiator and rebel who led a revolt against the Roman Empire between 73 and 71 BC.
Oh, I know that one. I think.
My history is based on the film Gladiator, though, so I don't know if that's accurate.
Okay. Next question. Who was Roman emperor at the time of St. Paul's execution? This may be the toughest round.
Not until we get to the Bible round, Eugene. That's when we really see who's good enough.
Okay. Next question, please. Which month of 1914 saw the outbreak of the First World War? Which month
Everyone's
of
gone really quiet in
1914?
the chat now because they're. I'll give you a little joke just to lighten the mood. So why
Please.
didn't the melons get married? Because they
The herons.
Say it again.
Why didn't the melons get married?
Oh,
Because they cantaloupe. Right. Well, what's an astronaut's favourite part of a computer? The space bar.
let's go to the next question, Dan. You can hear people thinking.
Right, who assassinated Abraham Lincoln?
Oh, I know that one.
I wonder whether somebody's going to get this mixed up with the person who assassinated JF Kennedy.
But they're all double-barreled as well, aren't they? All the assassins have got double-barreled names. That's the great conspiracy.
Have you heard of that statement that justice is best is at best dish served cold?
Yeah.
Because if it was served warm, it would be just water.
Right, yeah.
Not very good one, that one, is it?
Yeah.
No. Let's go back to that one.
Don't always go to classical music shop. What when I always make a Chopin list.
Shopping list.
The USSR dissolved into how many countries in 1991? How many countries did it dissolve into?
I like Timo's joke. Lifts are dangerous with the virus. I may have to take steps to avoid them.
Some of these questions are quite
true, really, isn't it?
It's not a joke, actually.
This one's quite heavy. I mean, which year was the death penalty abolished in the United Kingdom?
I've got a joke that's for the chat. What starts with an E, ends with an E, and has
Eugene.
only one letter in it?
Say it again.
What starts with an E, ends with an E, and has only one letter in it? You can post the answers in the chat.
You let.
Timo's found the COVID-19 chat.
Have we done this question?
No. Oh, sorry. Which year marks the end of British rule on the Indian subcontinent?
Welcome, Sam. Good to see you here as well.
Oh, is this Sam's first comment?
Yeah. And unfortunately, it's not a correct answer, Sam. Sorry about that.
Okay. What was the name given to Scotland by the Romans? What did the Romans call Scotland?
Do you know the answer if you've been watching Asterix and not?
Ah, well done, Debbie.
Or if you've read British History for Dummies.
Oh, that's it. That's the last one.
So the next round will be film.
I know we've got Dingbats next.
I mean, like after, but the next quiz.
Okay.
Yeah, the next quiz one. Shall I give the answers to this? Though?
Yeah, let's give the answers.
Let's do the answers.
Okay. There's some. Okay. George V. So he banned alcohol in his household, hoping he set an example and it would help the war effort. Yeah. And the next one, please. Stephen, I believe, was between Henry the First and Henry the Second. Yeah, Stephen.
Okay. Number 3.
The Roman gladiator who led a revolt against the Roman Empire was Spartacus.
Spartacus.
I'm Spartacus.
I am Spartacus. What's that?
Nero was the Roman emperor at the time of Paul's execution.
Yeah. Rachel's guessing on your answer.
No, sorry.
I think I'll send you. Let me put up Debbie's. This is from Debbie.
Where is it? I can't remember. It is envelope. Yes, that is correct. Starts with an E, ends with an E, and got one letter.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yes, we are, son.
Okay.
Okay, next question. Next answer.
Yeah. World War One was the outbreak of World War One was in August 1914. Yeah. August.
Who assassinated Abraham Lincoln?
Who did?
John Wilkes Booth, wasn't it? Was it John Wilkes?
John Wilkes Booth.
John Wilkes.
Yeah, that's it. Couldn't remember it.
Not Lee Harvey Oswald.
No.
Okay, so USSR was dissolved into 15 countries. I'm going to go through them in alphabetical order. In fact, I can't pronounce all of them, so I won't.
Dan's asking if you get a bonus.
Moving along.
You can see Dan's asking on the previous question, the month. Which month do you get a bonus? But that's just the. Is that the one that Dan you thinking
About the World War.
Yeah, so I'm asking which month.
That was the question. Which month?
Yeah. Okay. Year of death penalty.
This one
I'm guessing
may be a bit surprising. What's funny is 1965.
Oh.
Yeah. Next, please.
You can get a bonus if you get the month for that, Dan. Without Googling it.
So the answer to the question, the USSR question, was 15.
And yeah, 1947 is the answer to this one. The year that marked the end of British rule on the Indian subcontinent. Okay.
Drew got 15. Scotland. Now, what was that?
Scotland was it was Caledonia.
Ah, yes. Caledonia Airways. I remember that.
Inverness Caledonian Thistle football team.
Dan is going for April when they abolished.
Sure.
Unfortunately, I think it's actually September, Dan. I'm guessing as well, but. And that is it. Let's get the scores in.
And a good joke from Sam Topku. The past, present, and future walked into a bar. It was tense. Oh, keep going, Abby. Keep going.
Yeah. The next, yeah.
At least try. At least you're trying.
Keep going. We've got film and TV next.
Okay, so we've got some dingbats round now. And so this is an opportunity. Basically, you can work out what it says on the screen. There'll be a picture or some text. And you've got to work out what the saying is or the words are. Hopefully, it'll make sense.
Is that you there, Dan?
Yeah, that is me. That is my that's my cartoonized person. Okay, so we're going to crack on just so we can keep going. So round question 1, we've got 10 of these. Okay.
Are the answers at the end, Daniel?
The answers are at the end. Okay, So you have to think. We'll give you a few seconds.
Okay.
Right, Haley. Okay, so you see, I won't say what you see because I won't give it away. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Oh, sorry, missed one.
Okay. Can't really say much. It's like, I feel like I should deliver a question, but it's just say what you see. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go to the next one. Just so you know, my little pictures are no clues whatsoever. They just me trying to find.
I don't know what that is. Tick. A tick.
There is a tick.
Something between the eyes, isn't it?
Okay, let's go to the next one.
Oh, I know that one. Where did you get your cartoon figure from then?
There's an app called Bitmoji, and just a little plug there. This stream has been brought to you by Bitmoji.
Okay, that'd be an easy one. I think we could go to this one. I know the answer to this because obviously I've seen the answer, but I don't think it's as easy as people think.
Okay.
Next one.
Let's go for it. You'll see them again just before we do the answers. This is a hard one, I think, but okay, we've got to slow down a bit. They'll be saying too quick. So when we give the answers, we'll give you a couple of seconds again just to refresh it.
And important notes from Timo.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Gotta say what you see. Say what you see. I feel like, what was the guy's name who used to do catchphrase?
Nyala. Hello, Nyala. Oh, Nyala's joined us. Joseph.
Welcome, Nyla and Joseph. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
It was Roy Walker, wasn't it? Catchphrase.
Was it Roy
Was
Walker? See what you see. See what you see. I think
Stephen Mulhern does it now.
No. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a long time.
Next one.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
That's it. That's
Is it a good one?
I don't know what the answer is.
But can you work it out? Is the question. Don't say it. You see robbers, and then you see some letters. Say what you see.
Next one.
Okay, next one. I have no idea what number we're on.
Yeah, it's I don't know either. Oh, sorry.
Let's go back. Give it another minute.
This is what Daniel says to him says to himself every time he puts his suit on, ready for work.
Okay, and then I think we got one more. There were some tough questions that you've given us. They said, "Oh, you need to." Okay, so we're going to go through the answers. So you have a couple of seconds just before I'll kind of talk through the answers, and then we'll reveal them. So, what do you see? The symbol is a symbol for men. And what is QE2? It is a boat. So the answer is
Men in a boat.
That's the point where you're supposed to click it,
Oh.
John. With the big, I was like building it up.
3 men in a boat. Okay.
3 men in a boat.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, we're working on our kind of repertoire.
Just remember what I'm here for.
Yeah, exactly. You're just doing the clicking, John. Come on. Okay, so we've got the word language, and we've got a number 4 in the language. So we've got a 4 in language. Foreign language.
Foreign.
Okay, John nearly gave this one away. So we got 2 eyes, and what have we got in the middle of the eyes? We've got a tick, and what do you get a tick for? If you are right between the eyes.
Okay.
Come on now, you can get this.
This one is easy.
Okay. So what can we see here? Can you spot anything? You tell us, John. Tell us what you see, John.
It's a fork in the road.
Fork in the road. Well done. Okay, I love this one. So what do we see? We see a pot, and then what have we got after the pot? We've got 8 O's. So we've got pot 8 O's. Potatoes.
This is a hard one, I think.
This is a hard one, but you've got to know your alphabet and not just not know why. You've got to see what else is missing from the alphabet. Did anyone get this one? It was the missing link. So if you actually spot that the L, the I, the N, and the K are missing, so that's the missing link.
I can hear groaning across the internet.
We've got a play on words here. Good British spelling, male and male, which gives us, so obviously when you, another word for male is post, another word for male is man, postman.
Not bad. This one I was thinking about the OBE.
So what's an OBE, John?
It's an award, isn't it?
For what? It's a...
Order of the British Empire.
It's an honour.
Honour. Honour amongst thieves.
Honour amongst thieves.
Yes.
We're working through
Very
this.
good, Daniel.
Come on then. So what we got here then? Tell us what you see.
What Daniel says whenever he looks in the mirror. He says, "Oh, I thought it was looking." Yeah, I got it wrong.
If you put looking good.
Looking good.
You can have looking good as well. We'll accept both of these.
Good looking.
Okay. And I like this one as well. What do you see, guys? What do you get, Eugene? Come on. Can you get this one?
All over the world?
No.
All around the world.
Where is the world?
All before the world.
And what's big and what's small? It's a small world after all.
Oh, right.
It's a small world after all. Okay, so hopefully you kind of got some of those. Put your scores again in the chat. We'll see how you've done.
Well, let's get some scores back up then.
Oh, we got Janet's got 3. Oh, Timo's just doing the jokes now. He's giving up on the quiz. He's just trying to find jokes. Oh dear.
What's the total scores people have got? Why don't we do add them to the totals? Theft and robbery are 2 different crimes. I think you might have to revise some of those, Daniel. Just saying.
Okay.
3, 4. The moment Drew's up with 4. Anyone beat 4?
Yeah, more than 4. Well, we get those scores coming in. We should crack on with round 4.
Crack on with the film.
Rachel got 95.5. No, it's only out of 10, but well done, Rachel.
I think Rachel's adding up all her scores. At the moment, no one's beat on that 4.
Okay. We've got film and TV, or just film and TV, I think. Question 1 is, name the second James Bond film. Second James Bond film.
It's tough.
I know the first one.
The following is the closing line of which film? I'll go home now, and I'll think of some way to get him back. After all, tomorrow is another day. It's a classic film. I'll go home now and I'll think of some way to get him back. After all, tomorrow is another day.
How does Bob Marley like his donuts? With jam in.
This line, that line, is also parodied. That tomorrow's another day in an episode of The Simpsons, a really early episode.
That didn't help me. Sorry.
This one is
For which film did Sandra Bullock win her Oscar?
Was The Net. Or was it Miss Congeniality?
Miss Congeniality 2.
Speed. The Lake House. Just naming all my favourite Sandra Bullock films.
I think people should know this one.
Can't even see that last one.
That last word is the word truth.
Do you remember me talking about the butterscotch green and blacks? Rachel actually had some and she gave it to me.
Oh.
So I'm getting stuck into it now.
Is it very nice?
It's so good.
They do the best dark chocolate, actually, green and black. Must say, have a little plug there. Feel free, if you're watching, send supplies.
Yeah. We can't go out.
I've not said this yet, have I? Name the film which boasts this classic line: "You can't handle the truth."
You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Give you a solo view and you say the words.
Oh, right. Name the film which boasts this classic line. Can someone else deliver it? Because I've not actually seen the film.
You can't handle the truth.
Thank you.
Yes, you want the truth. You can't handle the truth. Jack Nicholson.
I'll just put now just for a few seconds, but then that'll do. Timo, focus on the. Do you know why? It's because I know that Timo and Bianca don't like quizzes, so they are somewhat distracted at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, what is the name of Humphrey Bogart's character in Casablanca? Humphrey Bogart's character in Casablanca. Oh, kiss me as if it were for the last time. But she says the name of him in there.
Is that from the film?
It is.
Was that an impression?
Just checking. No, I wasn't.
Was that an impression?
That was me doing Ingrid Bergman.
Oh, I thought you were doing Humphrey Bogart.
No.
I've not seen Casablanca.
Oh, well.
Which classic films have you not seen? Is there any film that you refuse to like? I just no, even though everyone else thinks it's brilliant.
There are a few, but it's usually because I'm not very good at heavy, violent stuff.
Yeah. So
Rachel and I are just like So I've not seen it. Lots of great films because of that, but you know.
That's fair.
Oh, let's get this question done.
Oh yeah. Which UK show is the world's longest-running news and current affairs TV program? Which UK show is the world's longest-running news and current affairs TV program?
I think it's Newsround. John Craven. Maybe back in the day reference.
In which year did Coronation Street first air?
It was in black and white, wasn't it?
Do you guys remember?
I was not born.
No.
Wasn't it black and white?
May have been.
You should have put the numbers of the questions actually on this, shouldn't we?
Yeah. Which British TV show recorded the largest audience for a single episode with over 30 million viewers? And if you can guess the year and the occasion, I think you deserve 2 extra points for that, actually. That's just my opinion. Which British TV show recorded the largest audience for a single episode with over 30 million viewers? That's huge.
I wonder if that's either Line of Duty, or a Doctor Who episode?
It'll be back in the day when there were only 3 or 4 channels.
Yeah, but were there 30 million people watching? It's a lot of people watching, isn't it? Back in the day.
That's the thing. It's like if you go back, yeah. So
Let us
know what you
give away
think.
the answer.
Okay, next.
This
next
is the
question.
opening line to which film? I'm going back to Australia. I might never see you again.
Crocodile Dundee 2.
I was thinking Crocodile Dundee, but the
I'm
first
going
one.
back to Australia. I might never see you again. What film is that? The opening line to?
Boomerang.
Think if I can think of a clue for that, but
Just a little time for a dad joke. 2 goldfish are in a tank. One says to the other, "Do you know how to drive this thing?"
We'll go back to the answers now.
oh right, yeah.
Right, let's whiz through these. So make
okay.
sure you-
Okay, the second Bond film was From Russia with Love, Sean Connery.
Yes. That's
One
it.
of my faves.
Is that one of the ones that was black and white? Or was Russia with Love in colour?
I've only ever seen Doctor No in black and white.
Because if that's the second one, then Doctor No would have been after that. Then it must have been in black and white. Anyway, you get no extra bonus points if you know the answer to
John,
that.
and then John starts asking questions.
Okay, next one.
Okay, I'll go home now and I'll think of some way to get him back. After all, tomorrow's another day. Gone with the Wind. Ever seen it?
No,
Yeah, a long time ago.
I'm not one for classic, like old classic films.
It's quite a long one. I've seen it. I've got it on video. It's like 3 hours long. Okay, I'll go home now and oh no, that's the same thing. Sandra Bullock won her Oscar for The Blind Side.
Yeah.
That was a
Great
good
film, isn't it?
That is a good film.
I don't actually think I've seen it. I think I've seen enough
Really?
clips of it to think I've seen it, but I don't think I've actually seen it.
It might be on. It might still be on Netflix. It's really good.
Yeah, I think it was.
I'd recommend it. Yeah. Okay, You Can't Handle the Truth is from A Few Good Men.
Yes.
Okay. And next, Humphrey Bogart's character in Casablanca is called Rick Blaine. So, oh, kiss me, Rick, if it were for the last time. Right.
I claim Jerry Maguire, but I think it was, if it was in there, I think it was a mimic of A Few Good Men.
No, I don't think. No, I think the Jerry Maguire one was Show Me the Money.
Well, that's the famous one.
Yeah.
Anyway.
World's longest running news and current affairs TV program.
Panorama. It's started in 1953. Okay. Coronation Street first aired in 1960.
1960. All right, what's this one?
Now, this one, British TV show that recorded the largest TV audience for a single episode, over 30 million viewers, is EastEnders.
One where Dirty Den got killed.
It was Christmas Day episode of 1985. It's when Dan announces that he's divorcing Ange or something.
And yeah,
It doesn't sound very interesting, but I watched the clip. Very
I
dramatic.
watched it. I did see it. I was one of the 30 million.
2 years before I was born. No, it looked dramatic.
Intense. It was.
Was it big news back then? Just very quickly.
Yeah. However, EastEnders was. People didn't have anything else to watch, so.
Okay. I'm going back to Australia. I might never see you again. It's from Greece. It's what Sandy says to Danny. I think because Olivia Newton-John is Australian, isn't she? So they made the character Australian.
Summer Loving.
Yeah.
I must love
That's
Greece
it.
because in the music quiz, I did a Greece song as well before at Fresh Ground. So I'm letting a little secret out there.
Great. Okay, so we're going to our next round. This is a Guess Who round. If you do want to put your points from the previous round in the answer.
Can I ask a question, actually?
Yeah.
I'm done, aren't I? On the on my questions,
I think so.
because it's going to be a bit. I haven't looked at the Bible questions, but if I don't know the answers, it's going to be a little.
Well, John can do that one. So
Yeah. Well,
You know what I mean?
we might run out of time by them anyway. But let's just have Eugene up on full screen just for a little bit, just so everyone can see.
oh,
Okay, let's get these scores. So,
we've got some low scoring here.
okay, 0 out of
0,
9.
1, 4.
2 from Jenna.
That was good.
A joke from Timo.
Timo's given up on the quiz.
0, 0. Just 1 from Drew with 3 dots. I don't know what that means. Dan Osgood up there with 4.
Is it because he's going to put a 0 at the end of his 1? Is that what Drew's going to do? I can imagine. Okay, so we get on to our Guess Who round. And so with the Guess Who round, we're going to show you a photo of a person in their youth, and then you have to guess who they are, and then we'll show you who they are in the modern day. So here's our first question. I have to remember the answers as well.
Well, this is.
So I'll give you we'll give you 10 seconds, and then we're.
Are these people from the church or celebrities?
Well,
Half and half.
These are celebrities to begin with, but maybe there might be some people from the church later on.
Okay, because I saw someone I think I recognised, but I won't say anything.
Okay. So I hope you got written that one down. So let's reveal. And who is it? It's
Leonardo
DiCaprio. Yeah. Okay. So let's click on
If you're under 14, you should know this one.
Okay, we'll give you a few seconds. This one. A couple more seconds. Okay, let's reveal. It is Taylor Swift. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Okay, can you, again, it's funny how some people, well, it's not surprising that people have features that then they carry through their life.
Okay.
Okay, can you guess this one? It is Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Okay, next one. I've forgotten this guy's name.
So boy,
It's my quiz.
the guy from High School Musical.
Yeah.
Oh, Zac Efron.
Zac
Zac
Efron,
Efron,
well
that's-
done.
I mean, who?
We're showing our rights, like, you know, that guy.
I've never seen him before. Okay, so that's Zac
That looks like a
Efron.
waxwork.
I can't do Morgan Freeman's voice. Crumbs.
Okay, can you tell who that is? These are still celebrities, by the way. Morgan Freeman's voice.
No, I wouldn't have got that. I didn't know that.
Did you not know that? So that is
Jennifer.
the J-Lo.
J-Lo.
Okay, so we're going to move on.
Right, to talk about Eugene, or
Who's got too much mascara?
Zac Efron.
Okay.
I know who this is. I know who this is.
Okay, so you
Closer
might
to home.
recognise some of these. These are a bit closer to home now. And just to warn you, if you see things, this is because you haven't restricted your profile on Facebook enough. And so I've gone and stolen your photos.
we took every liberty.
Yeah. So sorry if we're undoing any security.
I think people know this.
Okay, so who is this?
Oh no, not that one.
Oh, that's
Wrong.
not correct. Right, wait 1 second. I'm going to go and fix that slide.
Fix it. Right, let's just remove this screen while Daniel fixes.
Oh no.
There must be a time for another dad's joke. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Is that ready now, Dan?
Right, you will probably need to refresh it though.
Yeah, I have. Let me just check it. Yeah, that's all right. Okay.
Oh, we were doing so well with the technology.
We're back on.
So who was it? It is Margaret Bailey.
Margaret Bailey. We kind of like let one go later on, didn't we? Okay, who's this?
Okay, so if you can guess who this is.
I don't know if this gentleman is currently watching at the moment.
I'll give you a few seconds. Okay, let's reveal.
Konstantin Gaiduk,
Gaiduk.
aka the Russian, as Timo likes to call it.
The Russian. Okay.
Right, this one.
Do we see who that one is? Okay, give it a few seconds. And then we'll reveal. It's not Yasmin, it is her mother. It is Sam Topku. Okay. God, love this photo.
Is Alan? Oh. I think everyone knows.
Okay, reveal the answer then, John.
Is Alan watching?
He is Alan.
Is he signed off?
Looking very studly as a young man there.
Did anyone not know that was Alan before I gave it away?
Okay, we got one more. Can you guess who that one is? A couple of seconds.
I've got some R's coming from behind me.
Okay, let's reveal this one.
I remember them when they were that young as well. Oh no! What's going on? Right, let's get this.
Wait, I'll fix that one. Sorry, clearly we've messed up on our. There we go.
There we go.
Right. Okay, refresh. Sorry, guys, just ruining the drama.
Okay. Who do you think this was?
It is Hannah.
It's Hannah Liddon. Hasn't changed a bit.
Okay.
Okay, this is a final round. Have we got energy for a Bible round?
Let's burn through it, and then we'll get some totals, and we'll finish off.
Okay. All right. Daniel, do you want to get the answers actually on the slides in the bit? Do you want to have that open? You can tell the answer.
As we do it, yeah.
Do it as we do it, yeah. Okay. So when Daniel fled Jerusalem due to Absalom's revolution, who neither trimmed his beard nor washed his clothes until David returned? These are not going to be easy, by the way, people.
That sound like a lot of people in isolation at the moment. Okay.
When David fled Jerusalem due to Absalom's revolution, who neither trimmed his beard nor washed his clothes until David returned? Bonus points if that reminds you of someone who is presently alive at this current moment.
Zachary's joined us as well on the chat. Oh, it's Joshua. Well done, Joshua. Welcome.
This question makes no sense. It does make sense if you read it.
If you read the book of 2 Samuel chapter 19:24, you'll find the answer is...
When Daniel had to flee Jerusalem, there was a man who did not wash nor trim his beard until David returned. What was his name?
And his name was Mephibosheth. That is the answer. So if you got that
Mephibosheth.
Okay. That's in the book of Samuel, 2 Samuel chapter 19. Next question.
Whose fault were the 3 years of famine during David's reign? I'm going to give you a clue that it is not David, because this is quite hard. Okay, what's the answer, Dan?
Okay, the answer is it was Saul, because God sent them because Saul slew the Gibeonites. Again, 2 Samuel 21. So the answer was Saul.
Okay, who is Timothy's grandmother? Who is Timothy's grandmother? A bonus point if you can tell me who Timothy's mother is as well. So if you get both, you can get a bonus point. But if you only get the mother, you don't get any points.
But you have to get them the right way round as well.
Yeah.
So just throw out two names and hope they're right. Okay, so who was Timothy's grandmother? The answer is Lois was Timothy's grandmother and Eunice was his mother. So Lois was the grandmother, that's your point, and the bonus is for Eunice.
Okay, which of the 7 churches of Asia does Jesus call lukewarm? Cramble Cross. Which of the 7 churches of Asia does Jesus call lukewarm?
Okay, and the answer for this one, I hope you got it down, is Laodicea.
Do they get a bonus point if they can spell it?
Well, you didn't spell it right. I had to use spell check to correct it.
Really? I cut and paste it. So. What was Nebuchadnezzar's first dream? This is a test. This is a real test, this one. This isn't easy, as I said. Nebuchadnezzar's first dream.
Okay. So hopefully you got that down now. And so the answer is his first dream was about an image, kind of a statue made of iron, clay, brass, silver, and gold. You have to get it all those particularly right, but just the idea of an image or a statue, and it represented different empires.
Okay, how many of the signs that befell Egypt involved swarms? You can tell I wrote this question because I always use the word befell. We're gonna go over to Eugene for the answer on this one.
Eugene can see the answer.
Think of what can you have? What were there swarms of? Can you name any, Eugene?
Locusts.
Yes.
But this, if I look, the answers are right there. Oh, no, frogs, lice, flies, and locusts.
Yes.
Am I
Well
right?
done, Eugene. That is correct.
How many was that? 5?
4.
4.
4. Frogs, lice, flies, and locusts.
Okay, what did Moses use to afflict Pharaoh and all of Egypt with boils? What did he use? This might be a bit of a tricky question, this one. I can't actually remember the answers, so I can't give any clues. What was the answer to this one?
Okay, so what did Moses use? Well, Moses used ashes from a furnace that he threw into the wind. So the answer is ashes, or ashes from a furnace.
And there you have it. Okay. And that is the end of our quiz, everybody.
Okay, so what you need to do is total up all of your points and put a grand total in the chat. And then we'll see if we have any clear winners.
My friend keeps saying, you know, with everything going on at the moment, my friend keeps saying, cheer up, man, you know, it could be worse. You could be stuck underground in a hole full of water. I know he means well. Well.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Why did the old man fall in the well? Because he couldn't see that well. Ba-boom.
Right, I had some sound effects for this.
Oh, we forgot about the sound effects.
I forgot all the sound effects. I need to perfect my my presenting skills. So we've got any scores coming in? Yeah. Joshua got about 100 million. I think we're discounting a couple of these scores, or we need to put them to an adjudicator.
So
64-15.
we've got a joke here. A man tells his doctor, "Doc, help me, I'm addicted to Twitter." The doctor replies, "Sorry, I don't follow you." Very good, Sam. Very good.
So, Janny, you got 15. Did that even include the go fetch round?
Is that your total, Jenna? 64 from Drew. That looks like a high score at the moment. Is that?
Oh, Rachel got higher than Drew.
Are we dividing the go fetch by 10, or are we just adding it on? What's the?
I think just add it on. I think it'd be
Add
easier.
it on, because we don't want to confuse things with maths and stuff like that. Adding is hard enough.
Yeah, it's just like when I worked in the shoe recycling shop. It was soul destroying.
Hayley lost count, which means it must have been a large number. So we're going to have to give her credit for that. But at the moment, Rachel's in the lead, which does actually wonder whether there was something going on, because the person who wrote the quiz is in the same property as the person who's winning the quiz.
And actually, you know what? I'm even suspicious, because by her own admission, she is not very good at quizzes. So, Rachel, maybe you've been looking at my answer sheet. No, I trust you, I think. Although I've got your green and black chocolate all over your work notes.
Jana got 91. That's a good effort. It's not that far off. That's number 2 at the moment. Oh, how dare you!
Well, guys, as well, I'll just say I hope you've enjoyed the quiz tonight. Bit of fellowship. It's good. Thanks for all your interaction on the chat as well. It kind of really makes that difference. And even thank you for some of the jokes. Have we had any more pictures, John? Before we,
no, I did have some pictures from Go Fetch, but it was just pictures of toilet rolls and vegetables. I didn't really think that was of any real value.
Rachel said she would have just got 7.5 had it not been for Go Fetch.
I like to. It was the balancer, you know.
That's the one.
It was a tough quiz. 98 from Dan Osgood.
Oh, Dan's just nipped in.
Just that half point. If only you know your counties a bit better.
Yeah, the other thing as well, if you want to do this again, let us know. And let us know if you've got any other ideas. So it's not just a quiz. Maybe there's some other kind of games we could do. We can get more people on the stream and even get some challenges going.
If you want to come and present as well, you're very welcome. Yeah. We can come and do like a talent show even. EGCC's got talent.
Yes. Hayley's up for it. I don't know if she's up for the talent contest or the presenting. We didn't actually look at yours, Drew, so we just went through Hannah's. So we felt that was all right.
I did look through Drew's, but the trouble was Drew looked the same when he was 6 as he does now. So, although there was a stage where he had a dodgy like goatee beard kind of thing going on, or soul patch, as all the cool youth leaders had at some point.
We'll do some easier questions next time as well. Hayley's changed their mind already. Oh, this is Hannah.
If you are in a couple and you want to comment separately, you can just then log on a different device, but mute it, and then you can watch one, but then comment separately as well. I've still got my cool patch, yeah, see, because I'm still cool. I haven't gone for the lockdown beard, though. If you want to see a lockdown beard, give Steve Gale a call. Then you get to see a good lockdown beard.
Maybe we got to do some international questions next time.
We'll ask some about Romanian football, hey Timo.
And a kids round from Joshua.
Good ideas, yeah. Number the questions.
Danny, you saying there's too many questions? Maybe we could cut down
number them. As in number them, as in.
Oh, number the questions. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Mr. and Mrs. Because you can do that with two people. They don't have to be. They could be friends, you know.
I did a Mr. and Mrs. game, and the couple was me and my brother, and we won.
We did a Mr. and Mrs. around our house, and all the married people lost to two people that were just single. We just put them together. I think it was Tano and Constantine were the ones just put together, and they won. Name that tune. Yeah, that'd be a good one, because we can stream some YouTube, so we could do a little name that tune. So we've got a few. So we could do this. Definitely do this again then. Maybe in the end of next month or minute, wherever. Give it a bit of time.
We'll give you time to get over this one first.
Yeah.
And
One last dad joke. I reckon you should do your joke, Dan, about washing hands. What do prisoners use to call each other? Cell phones.
What about washing?
Some thumbs up from Jana for that joke. Thank you, Jana.
I don't think it was that joke. The one about washing hands was.
Thanks, Sam, for that was fun. That joke was fun.
I can't remember now.
Pass the parcel. I don't know how we can do that. Oh, we could do that old thing where you each has a parcel and it looks like you're passing it, but then you have to have people on screen, don't you? Yeah.
Okay. So I think Rachel won from all the scores that were given. Eugene can organise a prize for her.
You could give it some of those black. What are those sweets again?
Green and black.
Oh right,
green and blacks. There you go. That's what you won, Rach. It's an empty packet of green and black.
It's just a wrapper now, but yeah.
Pass the toilet roll. Is a joke from Alan.
Oh no! Or did Dan win? Dan won.
Oh, Dan did win. Yeah.
Yeah, by half a point.
You're right. Thanks, Timo.
I've got a ticket for you for a cricket game. It's next week.
It's on YouTube. It's from 1994. England v West Indies.
Cool.
Right.
Well, I think we should round off there and come to an end. Thanks everyone for your participation.
Thank you, everyone.
And we will see you again.
See you in the morning on Zoom if you're on Zoom, or on the chat on YouTube. Remember? Don't forget.
Why? What's in the morning? It's Saturday. See you there.
See you and take care, guys. Thanks again, Eugene, for the quiz.
Thank you,
Dan. Thanks, everyone.
For hosting.
Tuning in. See you soon.